night number 2.
Oh, sole mio, la 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 la.
You ask with indignation, what's that, my lord? I have an explanation. 3 dead pigeons are stored behind the door. Oh, sole mio, la 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 la. Julia, Mario, Luca, Francesco, Davide, Sofia, Matteo, Ernesto, Antonio, Sara, Alicia, Aurora, Camquini, Papa, some council now for you. Lorenzo, Riccardo, Elena, Geppetto, now presto, Papa, some council in petto. If you're buying Johnny's, never underrate the importance of checking the expiration date.
Oh, sole mio, la 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 la.
А вот под эту музыку можно и начать говорить, я думаю. Меня тут предыдущая несколько удивила. Такая она странная рыбчина в стиле... Как даже назвать не могу этот стиль воспевания чего-то. Ну таки что, у нас Депония, продолжение Депонии, да. Я даже, чтобы хоть чуть-чуть было видно, как я охреневаю местами, врубил вебку, и это не мой угол. Совсем не мой угол. Но хрен либо нет. Так что всем привет, медведа и все подобное. Давайте далеко не отходить и сразу уже, наверное, паузу поставим и включим уже Егор. Передолжить. О чем мне надо вообще? Я уже забыл. Так что пойдемте куда? Тут явно. Давайте к доку сходим. Гнездо. И, господи, сколько всего. Мне надо с этой найти нашу подругу, так сказать. Да, я начал и вспомнил. Давайте походим на рынок, в таверну. Будем думать, что она... Не? Ух ты, сколько всего интересного.
Go, Rufus! The sunglasses looks like normal sunglasses, just that the lenses are cool.
Их ты, антигравитационные носки. Круть. А почему он их на место положил?
An excellent choice, sir. Please do not forget to return the merchandise to its proper place before leaving the store.
A juicer hat fits perfectly in this compartment.
Кепка, соковыжималка, офигеть.
The top prize is some fully functional torpedo equipment.
Ух ты.
Oh boy, just what I've always wanted.
Хочу.
Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the Lotto-Mat doesn't seem to understand my system.
Ничего.
Playing the lottery, all you... Huh, playing the all... Huh,
Понятно, видимо, вряд ли.
it's about time some...
Выпрямитель бананов. У меня есть банан.
This device only... which is already useful enough.
То есть только бананы.
And what's this?
What you cannot see there is the golden dragon of invisibility. I am very sorry, sir, but the golden dragon of invisibility is not a floor model.
I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to stretch my fingers and... All right.
Там же нет ничего. Шредер есть. Да. Удивительно. Причем свет-то по сути. Хрен пойми как выставлен. Ну, может быть тогда буду что-нибудь Неудобно. Ладно, посмотрим свою рожу.
I have to admit that nevertheless, I wonder where the owner of the shop is.
В смысле, где владелец? Вон он там внутри сидит.
Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shopomat 2000. How may I help you?
What kind of things do you sell here?
At Gilligan's Gadget Garden, we offer the most amazing equipment in all of Deponia. Go ahead and browse at your leisure. You are welcome to try out a few gadgets. But please remember to put back the merchandise before you leave the shop.
But of course. What do you take me for?
My CPU has calculated an 86% probability of an imminent attempt at shoplifting.
What?
Слишком маленькая, слишком маленькая.
Based on several factors. The way you are dressed, for example.
Why is the pedestal over there empty?
It is not empty. What you cannot see there is the golden dragon of invisibility, the most powerful gadget on Deponia.
Что за золотой дракон невидимости?
Dragon of invisibility?
It may be hard to believe, but it is really there. A beautiful object, lavishly ornamented, and its powers are beyond imagination. But touching it is absolutely prohibited.
I think I can only just hold myself back.
Very much appreciated.
Are you a robot?
The gadgeteer constructed me so I could help him run the shop.
Smart move. Where is he now?
This information is irrelevant. I am completely autonomous.
Можно как-нибудь сломать?
I wonder what became of the gadgeteer.
We have no idea. We have been looking for him for months.
We?
Yes, we are very worried about him, his wife and I.
Он его жену увел.
The gadgeteer is married?
Yes, Camilla is a wonderful lady. I am with her every day, lending her support.
These must be hard times for her.
She should not grieve for a husband who left her in the lurch. She should just look ahead.
People are so unreliable, aren't they?
That is what I have been telling Camilla for months. By now she thinks I am right. Robots are so much more reliable, she says.
I'll just be...
Please come again. I am very sorry, sir, but the floor models must not be removed from the store area under any circumstances.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, all right.
Вернул. Ну, пойдемте в таверну. Стоп, а Депония вышла раньше Скайрима или позже? Ладно, давайте пообщаемся сначала чуть-чуть. Еще один странный товарищ.
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Ну да.
Could I join you?
Я в теме.
Incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
В смысле недостаточно безбашенный?
I certainly am reckless enough.
I know you're not.
I certainly...
I know you're...
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough.
I'm very
Еще очень
resilient.
крепкий.
I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
И это было.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not
And I'm a good listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted
Господи.
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
to... But my story...
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did you say something? So how can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right... Don't try to stop me. What was that you wanted me to do to prove I'm reckless enough? Shave Donna's cat?
No. I told you not to shave Donna's cat. That'd be extremely dangerous and stupid.
Haha, danger is my middle
Я думал,
name,
глупость.
and stupid is my,
Первое.
Don't try to stop me.
Первое.
I'll soon be... So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very
Sweet.
funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Hey, do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my
О.
tournament fingers in the hideout today.
Пальцевое убежище.
I'll
Окей.
get back to you.
Whatever.
Так, ну-ка.
Hello, bozo.
Может, босс что-нибудь новое скажет.
Rufus, what's up?
Something went wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah!
Да я понял,
But
я понял.
mentally, it's more like... Cuckoo! Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes, I understand that.
Her mind has been split into 3 parts. Now, I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But 3 at a time?
I'll manage somehow. See you later.
Так. Свеча, да? А, пульт это... А, пойдем с Гол поговорим. Например.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty, very handsome, and your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Ну, допустим,
Here
мыслитель.
it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line. Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Ну,
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
Есть
You
такое.
mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Olympia.
Soyacino.
Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Я бы не рекомендовал
What
здесь
else?
пить.
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
Hey,
Я должен был
baby.
это сказать.
There he goes again.
We're actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No. What I meant was, we belong together. We are soulmates, so to speak.
I have no idea where you get that notion. I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check. Check.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine. Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Ugh, keep your distance, okay?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Саркастическое гул мне нравится.
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were doing a long time ago.
You see? Bozo thinks I'm cool, too. I give up.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
Нет.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull
Был
with
такое.
a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ooh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
You must come with me.
Ну, давайте
Something went wrong
попробуем
with the
честно.
surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears, and that your mind was, split three ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry
Повелась.
in that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
It sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Could I
A dinner, really? Huh.
dinner?
Все то же самое, да?
A rest? I was thinking of free.
Yeah.
Ah, great.
It's just forget.
Won't you?
No,
Can't we speed this up a little? We both know that you can't resist me forever.
I said no. And if you were a gentleman, you would know what that word means.
Hey,
There he...
I give up.
I'm afraid...
Wait here.
Is that a pro...
Of course.
That increases the chances that...
Так.
What?
То есть для нее надо закосить под джентльмена. Ну да.
Hello, bozo.
Roof, what's up?
See you later.
Не, с Бозом уже потрещали. То есть для нее надо закосить под джентльмена. Мне кажется, гондольер по логике должен...
Yoo-hoo. Aren't you
Во.
a bit of an expert when it comes to romance?
Oh, amore, sissy. What do you want to know, eh?
Now, there's this very elegant, classy woman, a lady of breeding.
You mean to say no more? You is innamorata di una donna aristocratica. So you must be un cavaliere romantico. This calls for uno appuntamento.
А, ну вот да, вот это надо в Верхний город попасть.
In the gondola romantica con canzone mio. La 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 la. La 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 lu.
Yeah, stop. I'll find something else. Nah.
So you see, but la la.
То есть, ну прям все то же самое.
I don't. Yeah, same. Riva.
Так, ладно, допустим. Белвью. Меня сюда не пускают. А, благородный нос. Есть что-нибудь похожее на духи?
I've never seen such a.
Ага. Чтобы сюда попасть, надо как-то пахнуть хорошо. Так.
Dad.
Даже так. Вот. Вот до этого я бы не додумался. Так просто. Шуть какая.
Empty except for the bird droppings. There's nothing here but bird droppings, and there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Ну тут есть кучка гнезд и кучка яиц, которые он какую-то хрен не хочет собирать.
Ow!
Не, ну грабить надо забыть.
Ow!
Серьезно.
Darn death trap.
Серьезно. Серьезно. И тут яйцо и горшок с землей. Ладно. Давай туда сходим.
What an ugly. It must belong. The Big Platypus Field Guide, third.
Да бог с ним, мне ачивки,
Hands
сам
off.
понимаешь.
Field guide is only for members of the Platypus Club.
Even though I really resent having to ask this question, how can I become a member of the Platypus Club again?
It's easy. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies.
Really? Which once again
Так,
proves
печенье
that
с
luck is
предсказаниями в
relative.
ресторане, допустим.
Well,
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything the tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked. I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. You know where to find them. You can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the platypus restaurant.
Замечательно.
I'm also a bookmaker for platypus betting.
Боют коносов.
Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You write poetry about platypuses.
Yep, mainly
for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus Daily.
Have you got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
You also supply the platypus restaurant?
Yep, there's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be a disaster. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
What do you mean by unguarded nests?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the bride.
What could they possibly do to you? Try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you. They're evil little critters.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh.
So you're interested in Nest Guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
Yippee! What's the deal with this Platypus Club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hit some trial member with a little help.
Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that guy.
Так.
What else can you tell me about platypuses?
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
Nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the Platypus Club, you'd look at all of
Да, справочник,
Yes, I will.
Это чё?
Oh, platypus, you are the best. Upon your breast, I'll gladly rest. This crankshaft without a what?
Ручка. У меня есть ручка.
Go, go, Rufus.
Там тоже яйцо. Почему он не хочет яйца собирать? Зараза.
Just a second. I'll be with you right away.
Oh, great and almighty Cthulhu, your faithful servant has found you another sacrifice.
Mobidox Aprixidor Dobidom
Что там творится?
Barador Extra Cheese.
Yes, yes.
Huh, not a bad place.
Here I am. Please excuse the delay.
No problem.
How can I help you?
Да я понял.
What a romantic place.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. The view, the old town, all that's missing is children at play.
Oh, one moment, please.
I think he's on to us. He noticed the missing children.
Porondeor Satinav. Mumble snumble grabbar bombs.
You know, oh Lord of Darkness, sometimes I find you downright scary.
Here I am again. Anything else I can do for you?
So, what have you got?
Well, the dinner menu applies for the restaurant. Here at the takeout counter, we mainly serve platypus burgers.
I hope they're not too greasy. I would hate to ruin my perfect body.
Oh, in that case, I'd better ask.
Oh, great and wise Cthulhu, the sacrifice wishes to know whether our burgers will make him...
В смысле жертва?
Ravanekcha, Ravanekkamcha. Koror, all natural.
Ah, right.
Our management would like to assure you that we use nothing but choicest ingredients in our products, and all the essential vitamins are provided by
Бегающие салатные листья.
Just make your choice from the menu. There are
Жуть
20
какая.
options to choose from. Plus, you can modify your choice if you like. It's all explained on the menu.
Does your dinner menu include anything besides platypus?
I just need to check that out. Please excuse me for a moment.
Это серьезно.
He's asking about the dinner menu, so what should I tell him?
Molesto nime polidor. Polox veritor.
I see.
No, sir, I'm sorry. As long as we have a good supply, all our dishes will be made from platypus.
So, what's the deal with these fortune cookies?
Actually, I'm not really sure myself.
That's no problem.
The sacrifice just asked about the fortune cookies, my lord.
Meteor pan suzex patino muror patidana. La paridox tomen por.
Enslaved mortals. Right on.
And here and again, the fortune cookies are free, courtesy of the house. With a little luck, you may
Ну,
even win
прикольно.
a trial membership in the Platypus Club.
Hooray. I'd like to
Ну,
reserve
закажем
a table
столик.
For two, just a moment.
Серьезно.
I think there may be a second sacrifice. How shall I proceed?
Porto nominem hasur modiner confuginox. Liomon fademon in advance.
Oh, well, I'll let him know then.
Boy, they really know how to treat a customer.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept any more
Как
reservations
так-то?
for tonight. The only free table is reserved for our regulars.
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just
Может,
make
с
your
собой?
choice from the menu.
Ага. У меня денег нет, да? Короче, поехали. Увеличение бургера 1 цент. Да, я понял. Я понял. Давайте подумаем, сейчас нажмем. Уменьшение размера минус полцента. Так. Большой напиток меняется на бургер. То есть мы берем, меняем на этот. 2 бургера. Оп, минус цент. Напиток. Не меняется на большой бургер. Большой бургер меняется на 2 маленьких. Могу увеличить, могу уменьшить. Мы только 2 напитка можем изменить. На 2 бургера. Стоп. Так, оп. 1,5 цента. Окей. Добавляем. Нет, только так мы можем, да? Оп. Оп. 1 цент. Так, полцента. И 1 печенька. Не, проще вот так, наверное, мошнить. То есть мы берем, меняем на 2. Увеличиваем. Увеличиваем. Так, так. 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 1,5 цента получается, да? Стоп, а если так, то 1 цент. Нет, да, 1 цент. Стоп, секунду, а если вот так перемашнить? Так. 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 2 цента. Так. Полцента. Что-то не домашнилось, да? Так, а если вот так вот его делать? Нет. Так. 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 Я тем же самым занимаюсь, да, то по обратному порядке. Так, 3 цента. Увеличиваем за 1 цент. Превращаем в 2. Так. 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 Так.
Is this your order? Yes. Why? Right. That comes to 0 zloty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
And you can keep the change. Huh. I can't wait to see if my proverbial tinkerer's luck has landed me a trial membership in the Platypus Club.
Оп.
The greatest happiness is to see others smile.
Чё, опять?
Darn it, another loser. Huh. The lady go along. I'd like to order the same.
Unusual. Coming up.
Ну, слава богу.
Catch the biggest fish with patience. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
Unusual. Coming up.
Who needs a trial membership in the Platypus Club when he has health and friends? Darn it, another loser. I'd
То
like
есть
to order
просто
the
так
same
это не
again.
зарандомить, да?
Coming up.
Luck is with the fisherman. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the
Unusual.
Help, I've fallen into the fortune cookie machine. Darn it, another loser. Huh, lady go.
Так, ладно. Там какие-то крутые носки.
Crank! This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank!
Да неужели?
You are a genius.
Да шо ж ты ж... Скотина-то какая. Что ты ведро возьмешь там, я не знаю. Так. Что за правая сторона? А, это сюда.
My botanical expertise. A plant.
Думаешь? Эх, медленная скотина. Я же вроде 2 раза нажал.
Welcome again.
Tell me more about...
It's poetry. Platypus poetry.
So, when you've got time, I'd really like you to recite some of your poetry.
Well, buckle up then. Here comes the classic now. I am here. There are you. Platypoo.
Wow. I suddenly feel so...
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
sick. How...
It's easy. I hit some trout.
Really? How...
It's easy. I hit...
Grab a
Yes, I will.
Печалька.
Just a second. How
Почему
can I help?
яйца не собирает, скотина?
As you like.
Здесь все, здесь.
I tried my best. He just wouldn't stand on the trapdoor.
Noctus morem pastifidur.
Тут есть люк.
Yes, I also think he'll be back.
Great service.
Ладно.
Whoa,
Ух
impressive
ты.
digs.
Have you ever heard of Knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
В
Rufus?
смысле?
Dad! You're
Серьезно?
Captain Seagull?
Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir.
Да ладно.
Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here and then run along and play again, okay?
Aren't you at all glad to see me?
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just
Санта-Барбара,
very
блин.
busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that. I thought you went to Elysium.
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember. And how? Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape
Ну,
Deponia.
как сказать?
What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars. Today, I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas. Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so
Вряд
totally
ли.
forget that. I'll never be that old, loser. You changed your name?
Nothing to do with you. Honestly.
Врет.
But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son.
Уж говорю, врет.
all right?
Dad, how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up.
А, Тёмченька.
Yeah.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean, that's
Я что-то последние денька 3 с нее не слажу.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there. Don't you even want to know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again.
Дофига
What
чего
was
он
it this
натворил.
time? Did you set something on fire?
Было.
Did you steal anything?
Было.
Destroy someone else's
Было.
property?
Well, I mean, you've got to see that in context.
О чем там? Тросик. Витка 4-5. Я просто это... долго держу, как говорится. Так.
I have to stop the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I don't? So when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but...
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
Well,
Штук 5.
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting. I need to go look after my Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Goal.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No.
Ничему.
You were a great parent.
You
Да-да-да.
didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry, she's in a safe place, down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Зачем?
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of life.
Really, Dad, let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well,
Во,
there was this
пошло.
bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date. The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view.
Ну да,
But
мы там
alas, all
были.
they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It
Нормально.
could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at
Надо
Schlumpy's.
уничтожить
Can you do that?
утконосов.
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name. But not before then. Understand?
I haven't told you the half of it.
Oh my, Rufus. What else have you gotten yourself into?
I'm actually about to go to Elysium.
Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on.
Да-да-да-да-да.
I am truly flattered that you want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the way?
Not everyone. For one thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel and a plastic bag.
Зачем пакет?
I'll tell you some other time.
Sounds good. In the meantime, I'll consult my legal advisor.
What exactly are you working on?
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do I still have to hover over you to make sure you're completing your chores?
About the date.
Stop hemming and hawing and stand up straight, boy. What do you want to know?
What was it again that I need to do so you'll let me reserve?
The platypus. I don't care how.
Deal.
Just
too late. Don't go away.
Forget that. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Так, ладно, поехали. Что за книги?
Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. This library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read a lot.
As a real blah, 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 that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly.
Это дверь.
Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, that's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy. Huh. This one catches the eye. Yeah. Secret Doors in Bookshelves for Dummies. Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Who would have thought?
Действительно.
Pull on the book titled... Wow! Pull on the... Wow!
Оп. Норм. Что с цветы?
This is no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers, Rufus. I have them brought from the garden as decoration.
These hideous vegetables?
They could actually use a bit more water. I need water for the flowers. There.
Что же заберет?
I don't usually associate with cleaning implements. On the other hand, I like little technical gadgets that make more noise than necessary.
Яйцепылесос собирать. Берем. Люк.
What's that? Is that a lint trap?
Там еще окно есть.
This is no luxury villa. The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black market.
But there's a terrible draft.
The floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal. There.
Тоже заберет.
Hands off the ornamental fish.
Hey, I just wanted to pet them.
I said no.
Oh, man. This is no luxury. There's even...
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're
Еще и рыба коллекционирует. Офигеть.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There.
Can't you do anything on your own?
That is why I have servants.
Oh, yeah? Do they wipe your butt, too?
Oh, that reminds me.
Stop scribbling.
Toilet
Haven't you noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind your tone, young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now I've lost my thread of thought. What was I going to write down? Ah, that was it. I need thread.
He could have gone to Elysium. Instead, he's hanging around here with his trash piano and his trash garden and his trash servants. Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old...
Don't go away.
Forget that. Not even an 8.
Так, ладно. Давай на крышу сходим. Что тут есть?
Grommet. What a silly word. Grommet, grommet, grommet.
Что такое кренгельс?
Welcome to the flagomat. For half-mast, insert human ashes here. Handy.
Охренеть.
This is the highest point on the island. I wonder what they do with it. Show off their poor sense.
Не достанет ведь.
I could reach it, but as long as it meets me halfway, I don't want to.
Мне нужен прах. Сахар прокатит.
The flagomat only handy.
Мне надо кого-то сжечь. Нормально.
Hey, just for the record, I'm not doing this to clean up. I'm doing this to test the suction. Slim pickings. I have enough lint like this on my coat.
Так, видимо нет. Что тут еще есть? Дерево.
My botanical expertise tells me that a plant.
Там есть что интересное?
Hey, hands off the tree.
Okay. What? That wasn't my hands. Because I did it with my feet. You see? Here, feet. Boom. Oh, come on. That was funny.
Да сейчас пообщаемся со всеми. То есть настолько все.
Why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress. Da.
Ты нет. Какой он медленный. Грабли пропали.
Hey, hands off the tree.
То есть это так работает теперь, да? Окей. У меня есть лопата. Ты аж пылесосом, что ли? Серьезно? А может лопатой?
Terrific. Even more
Давай попробуем.
My stuff is filthy enough, and I don't need to drag it. I've got enough loot. If I need more,
Ведро.
maybe, but it's no worse than the rest of the stuff I have. Terrific. Even more. What a time. It must belong.
Так. Не знаю, мне просто это в голову приходит, и я это
I
пробую.
don't want it to get even. There's already enough.
На землю.
Flagomat only and
Не. Ну ладно, бог с ним. А, нет.
who looks so fat of it's Hoedown the go. Friends?
Не очень.
Rats. I didn't even get his answer.
Да я так и понимаю. Ну-ка, это что? Господи. Нить, уголь, урна, хлеб. Поэт.
Knock-knock. Who or what are you?
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
But you've got to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
What was that again? You don't need any of the stuff that Captain Seagull needs?
That's what I said.
Huh. Can I borrow some of your things?
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? The Organon is planning to
Давайте все расскажем.
Deponia. Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, "They Think There's Something Better."
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
See you later.
Right. Leave me alone.
Так, то есть так просто он мне не даст это взять.
Hey, the ashes.
I thought you only had things you... And that doesn't look absolute.
I said.
Why does everybody all...
Так, хлеб, уголь, нить, свечи, вода. Ну, поехали.
What is that? A message from Captain High and
Да я
Mighty?
понял,
You
что
can
им
keep
бумаги.
it. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me. I need candles. Damn!
He needs candles.
I read that.
And you have candles.
Yes, but
Well?
I don't need that sort of thing. Go ahead and take it if you want it.
You can bet on it.
Так, свечи, уголь.
I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need coal. Go on.
Так, уголь, хлеб, нить, вода.
Mail.
Oh. So.
И нить.
Guess what I have here?
Another memo.
Bingo!
I need the thread. What else? There goes the thread.
Here I am again, and this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything at all anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
Вот так вот. Пригодится. То есть даже это.
Hey! What are you doing?
You said I can take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Hey, I didn't make the rules. I just bent them a little.
Бедный мужик, а. Пришел какой-то хрен и ограбил вообще полностью. Я не знаю, зачем мне это надо. Где там прах? Что такое Хренгельс?
If I could stretch the pants leg, it would make a terrific catapult. But what should... Obviously, I'm still... I'll bear it in mind.
Нить.
If I could stretch the... But obviously, I'll bear it in mind. I'm sure I could tie that. But why? Grommet. Grommet. And they say I don't know about fishing. I've built a fully functional...
Да. Оп. На
The hook
Хренгельс.
fits in this now. I just have to... Good idea. Now, I just have to fasten the end somewhere, and I'll have the perfect catapult. Nothing happened. Welcome for half-mile. Handy. My pants catapult. All that's missing.
Да. Хлеб.
I know. But this would be complete.
Уголь.
I know, but this...
Рыба.
I know, but this...
Жалко.
I know, but this...
Можно лопату.
I know, but this... I know, but this...
Ладно, видимо, что-то потом будет. ты тем что-то это... Многовато спойлеришь пока, я думаю. Видишь, тут не особо понимаешь, что нужно с яйцами. Так. Попробуем. Глаза в мусоре. Потыкаем. Крошки, крошки это для птиц, рыб. Ну, там, видимо, подслушивать надо будет.
What? I would like. That's good. That's very. What will it? So from the free farm, it's prominently. No, it's not. I suppose I took the last.
No.
You get what you.
Так.
See you later. Not a fun.
Так, магазин оружия.
Great. Now the pipe's closed, but it didn't do me. I'd better leave it. And keep it in the back of my.
Стоп. Оживка.
This idea is a real.
Не?
This idea. This idea. This idea. My things are out, but why should I not like Annie's?
Гнездо, карта, печь. Там яйцо. Краска. Что можно покрасить? Стоп. Это логично. Стоп. Прикурим свечку.
You should always keep an open flame in your.
Вот и я про то. Что за маленькая? Штука закрыта, видимо, да?
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Huh. If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
У него левый глаз.
No way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret self powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Где очки? То есть очки тоже вернулись на место, да?
I am very... We accept...
What?
That is what it says in the...
Don't...
I am very... We accept... That is what...
Так, допустим. Эту штуку надо будет как-то сломать. Может, работает?
I would really like to, but not with my... what a pity things... But that's the law. I would read, but not... But that's...
Несокрушимые очки. Ну-ка. То есть мы берем очки. Спускаемся вниз. Берем очки. Шредер. Они же нескрушимые.
I'm not doing that because according to the label, these sunglasses are indestructible.
That is correct.
Well then. It's broken, and I'm sure you don't have to pay for samples that break when you try them on. Or what?
Will you be paying by cash or organ donation?
Oh, I see. They aren't broken after all. My mistake. Darn it. A clue would be just the ticket. All right.
То есть очки-то я сломал, а...
No, it's at least this device, which is already... I don't need it. All I and my...
Excuse, but I would like to point out...
Oh, yeah? And where does it...
Did you not read...
Nah, I thought I'd wait.
Well, you are... How many...
I'll just be... Please.
Так, ладно.
What was it I didn't want to do? Oh, yeah! Stick my... I don't want... Nah, it's really small. Nothing like my... No, I don't... I'm better. I can't...
Видимо, там ничего уже нет.
I can't leave here, not without... Huh. The floating black market is in the middle of the rust-red sea, far from the cruiser routes of the Orgonaut. That's good.
В принципе, здесь тоже, наверное, больше делать нечего.
You scram! You're scaring the shoot!
Одну живку.
Look at this! Scram! What if I wanted...
I'm not buying that. You ain't, and you're obviously missing the...
What if I prove to you that I am a fisherman?
I'd like to see that.
Well, you will.
Fine. And now, shoot!
Так. Ну, допустим, покажите рыбу.
Look at this! A fine specimen, wouldn't you say?
What the? Don't tell me you caught that.
Sure looks like it.
Holy heck. Perhaps I misjudged you. Just how is that possible when you have so little fisherman's luck? What's your secret, buddy?
I use a special kind of bait.
And now he claims to have a... Wait a minute. Bait is important. And you must have caught that razorfish somehow. Could it be that you've really got a special bait?
Are you calling me a liar?
Not if you show me your bait.
Huh. What's in it for me?
Well, I could offer you a tiger fish.
An ordinary tiger fish?
Интересно.
My fantastic special bait? You must be a few worms short of a can.
Forget it then.
Forget it then, like, so totally.
Ha! See if I care. If you want a tiger fish at some point, bring me your special bait. If not, shoot!
You who again?
Hey, fellow Fwiz, you're in.
I was about to
go right ahead.
I'm on my way.
Fine. And now,
Хлеб.
What's that?
What do you think, my special bait? Because I
know you ain't. You need a brain, and with a minimum of brains, you...
Эх, ладно, отдадим рыбку.
What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course.
That really does look like genuine bait. All right, maybe you do know how to fish. You can take a tiger fish.
Hey, stand still.
Are you serious? You can't even catch a fish that's already on land?
I didn't want it. It was suffering from epilepsy.
Yeah, whatever. Keep your bait until you really want to fish. Otherwise, what's that?
What do you think, my special? Because
no, you need it with a minute.
I don't want that. That's nothing like my epic.
Что за хрень тут плавает? Вот мне вот очень интересно.
What an ugly must be.
Попробуем поговорить. А не с тем. Не с тем, не с тем.
I'll be off there around. Excuse me?
You again?
I would really...
Don't be could you punch?
I'll soon... I'll get...
Whatever.
Так. А нет, стой, у меня же есть огонь. Я могу попробовать уголь разжечь.
Yeah! Burn, baby, burn!
Caution is required. The colorful one.
Oh, man.
Ну, чтоб тебе. Утконос ползает.
What is it, this? I told you, but I'm complaining. What the? What do you want this time? Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain, Niece? The only captain I know is Captain C. I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed-up imbecile.
So,
I'm currently wearing his underwear,
Ну,
if you really
допустим.
must know. Yeah, don't even think.
Здравствуй, затык. А у меня есть вода. Могу цветы полить.
that'll be the day. Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your...
Don't go away.
Forget that. Not even an... Hands off the ornament.
Так. А это я уже ограбил. Что, ведро дать?
He's got a rake, he's got leaves. He should be perfectly happy.
Лопата.
He's got a rake, he should be...
Хлеб.
He's got a rake, he should be...
Здравствуйте, затыки! Здравствуйте, затыки!
Go, go, Rufus, run!
Перископ мне тоже не даст потрогать, да?
Oh, no, I can't while someone...
Ну, перископ на дачке напялить. Так.
A little more. Don't. If you want. Grumble. I'd rather wait until the last. They just were.
Допустим.
I'll come back to it if I need a couple. I'll come back to it.
Пойдем с Доком поговорим.
Hello again.
How are you getting on?
We really have to put Gold back together again.
I'm working on it. Simply persuade her to undergo the surgery. That is, all 3 versions of it. Use the remote to switch. Once you have convinced all, I'll see to the rest.
What went wrong?
Looks like Gilligan actually palmed off the wrong cartridge.
What?
Gold's mind. Each cartridge contains...
Well, it's no big deal. If...
not really.
So...
Every one of them.
I just,
What? Each of the 3 goals, but the whole is more than the...
Yeah, just like the... Those critters breed like crazy.
What? Let's just say I cannot put them...
Hey, you don't have... I almost lost a finger. Horrid little... Did you repair the gondolier's airbag?
Yep, all taken care of. And the next replacement is already waiting on the pier in front of the shop. But I still have no idea how that could happen.
I bet there's a criminal genius behind this.
Looks more like random vandalism to me. But who am I to complain? If it weren't for random vandalism, I guess I could close my shop for good.
Yeah, long live the random vandals. Nice office.
Gee. Thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of 6 gigahertz and more with a constant 30 teslas?
У них там все сложно.
Now, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? I would hate to accidentally create a neutron star in my office.
Yeah, well...
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know. And I still say, more to the left.
If you think so, have you noticed anything else?
What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operations. And my lunchbox, of course. Right now, it's empty.
Plenty of ice, no brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me. Can I borrow some tools from you?
Go ahead. Help yourself. All I need to do now is make a few fine adjustments. For that, I just need a hammer and some chewing gum.
Yeah, sounds good. My office was cooler and bigger.
Really? The one in your ex-girlfriend's house?
Yep. Not only bigger, there were also more blinky things. And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely.
Quite.
То есть что, разрешил?
It's okay. It's okay. It's time for another plus or minus 10. I'd rather wait until the last... They just were... A little more...
Don't... If you want...
Grumbled... That techno, I can spot.
Зачем здесь краска?
Black wood with flame, and maybe.
Это Антон пытался представить? Да, пытался. Так, то есть что мы имеем? Мы до хрена всего знаем, но не знаем, как этого добиться. И на этом мы, наверное, сейчас сохранимся в соседнюю эту и на сегодня закончим. То есть нам нужно сейчас что сделать? Нам сделать так, чтобы в ресторане не подавали утконосов. Соответственно, либо изловить, либо изничтожить всех утконосов. Для этого нам нужен членский билет, который рандомится в ресторане, который, чтобы получить, нужен... Ёпть, это цепочка. Цепочка длинная, цепочка длинная. И пока что хрен знает, что с этим делать, да. Все не так очевидно пока что, но потом, как всегда, найдется один маленький ход, который все потом раскрутит. Извиняюсь. Но чтобы этот ход увидеть, нужно что? Нужно зарандомиться. Так что на сегодня всем пока. Где рука? Вот рука. Пока. Завтра продолжим. Может быть, до чего-нибудь и дойдем. А может и нет. Не знаю. Увидим. Что-нибудь, когда-нибудь разберемся, в общем. А сегодня всем пока. Всем хорошего отдыха. Завтра продолжим.
Do you hear the noise, dear? I'm getting annoyed here. A junkyard settling our clock. They reckon about as if to mock. The noise is aspirating, if I am not erring. A junkyard in the chronograph are having a laugh. I'm shaken, awaken, if I'm not mistaken. A Junkrat nesting in our clock, they racket about in the tickety-tock. Clickety-click, clickety-clickety-click, clickety-clickety-rattle-roll, tickety-click, head of scattergun, goes as a zoom, patang, rumble, grumble, bazinga, kaboom, oopsie-daisy, clitter, ouch, doubts excluded, if I'm not deluded. A penciled architect that rummaged our chronometer. It's late and I'm tired, if I'm not ill-wired. Junkrat caused a dreadful noise in our time measurement device. What's that now? You're kidding? Trumpets and fiddling. What the crap? I'm going to snaps in ice, risk of skidding. How can I sleep with Junkrats near the earwell to my sorrow? I fear, my dear, we have to exile wedding tomorrow.